Hello, welcome to Becoming with Intentional Zara. Hip hip hip, hooray! We have officially come to the end of the Be Attitude journey for the month of April. Wow, thank you for being with me on this journey. I'm so glad and happy that so many people are following and I'm getting your reviews. Today being the last lap, the bottom part, I tagged it Be Intentional. I bet you know this journey wouldn't end if this did not come in, because it resonates with me in a special way, because this is a part, not a part, a totality of me, who I want to be, who I am becoming, and who I have been all these years, even without having given it a tag. What is being intentional? Being intentional is about bringing in focus, commitment, and the passion to whatever you are doing. Being intentional is saying no to things that aren't important to your destiny and saying yes to the things that are in line with where you are headed to. An unintentional life says yes to everything and does nothing, but an intentional life picks and is choosy about what he says yes to and what he or she is involved in. That is an intentional life. In other words, an intentional life is an examined life. An unexamined life is not worth living. You don't want to live like that. I had to just roll with the day and live with what the day brings about. I've been intentional over the years, though I didn't give it a tag, I didn't give it a name. But in the last few years, especially the year I lost my elder sister of blessed memory, that was the year the name struck. Bam! I gave it see, this is what I have been all these years. Even though I didn't have a name for it, I didn't have a tag for it. That is where the intentional Zara sticks. So many persons have been asking me about it. So being intentional is, what are you called to do? Which path are you meant to follow? What are you meant to do? And you get anyone that is intentional hits the nail on the head so hard, so very hard. I saw and found an intentional living in the life of my Lord Jesus Christ. He was so intentional about what he has been called to do, and that is why we are not still able to recover from his 3.5 years journey walk on earth. Another is Paul, or Apostle Paul. He was so intentional, and that is why he hit so hard on the nail that everyone knows that he lived. He passed through this road, and I want to live like that. I bet you equally want to live like that. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9, he said, I do not run aimlessly. He said, I take every step with purpose. I am not just shadow boxing. Being intentional is about not shadow boxing. It's about running with purpose, involving with what is commensurate with what God has told you to do. I'm not just getting to please everybody. I am not an ice cream seller, and that is why you are not expected to please everybody. I have a lot to speak on being intentional, but let me pause it for here. I charge you, even as I go on charging myself, to go ahead to become intentional. Begin to cultivate an intentional act. Go ahead and begin to line up what and what should I do more, what and what should I do less, what and what should I learn more, what and what should I learn less. And be intentional with loving your family, loving your wife, loving your husband. Be intentional with that work that is given to you. Be intentional with everything about life, with serving God most especially. Be intentional. If you are in the church, be in the church. If you are not in the church, then stay apart. Be intentional. Live intentionally, and your life will be making so much impact effortlessly. Cheers to your being intentional and my being intentional, and cheers to your becoming and my becoming. God bless you. Bye-bye.